everyone, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. Saturday, of course. The weather is warming up here, so that's great. Midweek, I'm going to be above zero, so I'm starting to get excited. Spring is around the corner. But I just thought I'd take a few moments to introduce you to what's called a Dvorskian rice. And this is the rice that I was telling you about the other day on the video that I'm going to be planting this year here just at the Dome. And this rice is actually a Russian heirloom, and it's a short grain upland rice. Now there are two different kinds of rices. The first one is an upland, which is what this one is, which means that it does not require any flooding in order to grow. And then the other one is called a lowland rice, which is the ones that you would normally see where they're flooded and you have to sort of go out in the rice paddies and pick them out of the water. This particular rice actually is very short, so it's going to be a short grain type dry land rice, so no flooding, of course, like I said, is necessary. And it also is going to give you what's called tillers, which are basically the branches that hold your rice. So you'll see different kinds of strands come up once the rice begins to get mature, and it grows your rice grains on that particular branch. So you'll get about 12 to 18 tillers or 12 to 18 branches per plant, and each of those branches that come up each bear what's called a rice panicle. And the rice panicle, of course, obviously is what holds the rice on the plant. So these particular rice strains are grown in Russia. They are grown and made for drier regions, but it's good because this particular rice can also take a little light frost. So we're going to be trying to grow this here at Not a Real Farm and see how successful we are here. And if we are successful, then we'll be able to basically, dry the rice out and do what's called a technique called winnowing, which is taking the hull of the rice off, because this is not a hull-less rice. It is wrapped in a hull. The great part about this rice is that because it thrives in those kinds of conditions, it actually just thrives just like an average seed in average garden conditions. So you don't actually have to flood your land in order to grow this rice. You basically plant it, you water it, and it will survive your dry conditions. So this rice is open pollinated, so you are able to grow and you are able to save the rice seeds yourself and then regrow them again, obviously, the next year. So we're going to be trying to grow this here. I wanted to introduce you to this just in case you're interested in trying to grow your own rice on your land and see how that turns out. The other benefit to this too is it does best from transplants. So if you're not direct seeding or you don't actually have 105 or 115 days of grow time, which I don't outside, I can actually start these inside in the pots, do a transplant outside, and then I can have my, my extended growing season from there. So I'm pretty excited about this. I just wanted to share this with you in case you wanted to try to grow your own rice. Now this is called Dvorskian rice, so Dvorskian, and once again it's a Russian variety that I'm pretty excited about because it likes dry weather and it also likes to grow in just average soil. You don't need to do anything specific to it. Thanks for joining me today, guys. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up or subscribe, and see you soon.